it's purely idiotic, and there's no need to do it at the end of the day. Just,
Do you think like drink fuels it, like drinking drugs maybe?
I'd say definitely a catalyst in the situation, yeah, but it starts somewhere before that, though, so never know.
Thank you.
How's
I went
that?
down to Beachside Community Centre to see what somebody involved within preventing antisocial behaviour had to say on this subject. Tell me a little about the community centre and what it offers to young people.
Yes, this is the Beachdale Lifelong Learning Centre is one of 6 sites that we work across.
Right.
We offer a whole range of activities for young people, so from just generic youth clubs on an evening where young people can come in and shape their own activities and suggest activities to do, to tailor-made alternative curriculum programmes. So for those young people not thriving in formal education and are identified by schools, we can work with them during the day using various different engagement tools, and we also do Youth Achievement Awards, so accreditation with young people. We offer sexual health advice and contraception, so quite a broad range.
Have you got any specific projects to help combat antisocial behaviour among young children or youth?
We have 2 contracts that we run with Connections, and they're called PAYP, which stands for Positive Activities for Young People.
Okay.
We work with young people in those groups that have been referred to us, and they've been referred because they are at risk of social exclusion, so they have been offending or they are causing antisocial behaviour in their areas. So we work with those during all school holidays on the one contract, and then on the other contract on Thursday nights and Saturday mornings. So those 2 contracts are specifically for those young people causing antisocial behaviour in their communities, but also generally across all our youth clubs, it is something that we hope to address.
How many youth clubs have you got?
We have 6 clubs of our own,
Right.
and then we also work with 5 different schools.
Right. So it's like it's not just within this; it's spread throughout the whole of the area.
Yeah, we work across the Walsall borough, but we do tend to work with those groups of people who are disadvantaged. So really, you'll find us working with young people from quite disadvantaged areas.
Have you saw a change in the way that youths act, or?
I think there's a lack of aspirations for young people. There is a tendency actually that those causing antisocial behaviour mainly come from the white male group.
Right.
You find very few females, you find very few BME communities engaged in antisocial behaviour compared with white males. Antisocial behaviour certainly wasn't as prevalent when I was a youth as it is now, so I think there is a difference, yeah.
Do you think the media has any influence on being brainwashed amongst the older generation towards youth?
I do think the media demonise young people to a certain amount, and they portray young people in quite a negative light sometimes. It is unfortunate that you could have 100 young people all doing fantastic work, making a contribution, and then you could have 2 young people that are causing some problems in their area, and it's those 2 that you get to hear about.
As a community centre worker, have you got any insight on antisocial behaviour and how you think we could prevent it?
It'll be prevented by, first of all, getting down to what's causing it, getting down to the root cause of it. And I think the issue here is that there are so many different causes of antisocial behaviour.
Could you enlighten on some of them causes?
For some young people, for a very small percentage of young people, it is genuinely that they have got nothing to do. But there's a whole range, really. For some young people, they're experiencing difficulties at home and they don't actually know how to express themselves or their feeling. So this manifests itself in antisocial behaviour. For some young people, they're not thriving in formal education, they have no aspirations, they have no self-esteem, and they don't really see that they have any place in society, anything to offer. So it's a rebellion. For some young people are pushed through a system, schooling is an institution that the young people actually don't get any voice in, any say in. So for some young people, it's a way of saying, I'm not happy with the systems that you're putting me through. For others, it's peer pressure. For some, it's actually an indication of abuse that's going on at home, or that there are psychological needs that need to be addressed. So it's a really broad range.
We wanted both sides of the story, so we decided to ask some people involved within antisocial behaviour what they thought and why they decided to engage in it.
Birmingham, up your speed. Nottingham, up your speed. Please, don't kill anybody. They ain't even gonna what hit him. It's that brother named Sway.
Would you like to do it as well?
It's for the thrill, but we've got a system, man points.
Yeah, man points, man.
What's the man points?
The stupider the shit you do, the more man points you get.
Like
the more man points you get, the more respect you get.
So what'd you get for big man points?
You like
windows, fighting,
kicking people in, man.
chasing.
Kicking people in?
Yeah.
Even stupid stuff like eating stuff off the floor or something, you know what I mean? But like, we don't do that, man. We just do like the stuff that ain't...
Criminal damage.
Yeah, kind of stuff that...
Alright, so I was going to come and join in your little group, and I wanted to get the biggest man points of all. What would I have to do?
Probably mug someone, man.
Mug someone or fuck a car up.
If you use a weapon and that, like,
Someone fuck a car up, that'll get you some points.
Car, do what's a car?
Tip a
Like,
car
tip a car
over,
over or something, man. That'll get you bare points.
So what have you been doing tonight?
Well, I was at work, man, and it gets me down sometimes work, so just met up with a few of my friends, man. Had some spliff. Fucking had a few cans and that, went out in the street. Nothing to do around here, man, so we just have to cause mayhem and stuff, keep us entertained and that.
So you think it's boredom and lack of facilities that are like driving you to this?
Well, yeah, man, there's nothing to do, like there's no social clubs, nothing, no polos or anything, and because the way we dress, they kick us out of places, man.
Yeah.
It's stupid. They just don't, they judge you, they don't give you a chance.
Do you think family affects it at all?
I come from a good family, man. I mean, both my parents work and that, live in a council house.
Yeah.
Obviously, but I'm in a good estate and stuff, so I couldn't really do anything in my estate, so you have to find estates that are rough. And sometimes you get the other geezers chase you with knives and stuff, you know what I mean? But it gives you an adrenaline rush. But nah, my family are good, man.
Gangsta for life. Real Buckley's dance. Anyway, gangsta for life. Anyway, yeah. Where them a do, where them a try, my road will fly high into the sky. Let them know that, yeah. You know not talk again. Drop out the bark again. You know Master Deli. Gangsta for life.